Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. The Champions League is back. The champions of Europe begin their defence of their title. And it is Liverpool, it is Napoli in Naples. It's a huge, huge game and I'm here, of course, to try and predict the 11 players that Jurgen Klopp will field against Napoli. So we're going to start with the goalkeeper. We know that Alisson is still out, and as such, it's probably going to be that man there, Adrian, who is now my favourite backup goalkeeper Liverpool have had since I've been age 10 and above. In fact, he should probably just my favourite. Pepe Reina was back up to Mignolet. I'm sorry, Adrian, you're my third favourite backup after Reina when he was backing up Simon Mignolet. Anyway, I digress massively, of course, but I'm allowed to. It's my show. I can pretty much do what I want. And I'm gonna put James Milner in at left back. There is a little bit of an injury worry about Andrew Robertson, so for me it was either James Milner or Joe Gomez in there. I don't think you take the risk, not with Chelsea at the weekend, so I think James Milner goes in at left back and hopefully picks up where he left off from 2 years ago when he was the top assister in the competition. From left back, it's going to be Virgil van Dijk. I think it's going to be Joel Matip. Again, I am bored of suggesting that Joe Gomez goes in there and him just play Matip, so we're just going to stick with Matip until he proves me wrong. Trent Alexander-Arnold will be the right back then. I think, if Robertson didn't have any injury concerns going into this game, I probably would have looked to maybe swap out Joe Gomez for Trent Alexander-Arnold. But because I think Robertson is now an enforced change, I do think that you need one of them in the side at all times. So for me, if Milner goes in at left back, Trent will play right back. If Robbo's okay, maybe Joe Gomez comes in for Trent Alexander-Arnold. DM, best DM in the world, Fabinho, going in there, sitting at the base of that midfield and just doing what he does well, and that is everything. But in particular, he will be charged with breaking up play. So alongside him, I think Gini Wijnaldum and Jordan Henderson comes back into the side. Again, if for example, Robbo does come into this side, maybe Milner does get an opportunity in this game. I felt like normally if Milner's home for the international breaks and everyone goes away, comes in to the starting 11, he didn't do that at the weekend. So I did think, with him not doing that at the weekend, maybe he's going to come into this side. And if it's enforced here, if not, maybe he comes in for Gini Wijnaldum, who's played a lot of minutes already. Over on the left-hand side, I think Sadio Mane returns to his normal position. And again, this is kind of enforced. I think I'd rather Liverpool played the strongest team in this game anyway. I wanted to see the front three, but with Divock Origi picking up that ankle injury, I think it's kind of a given now that it will be Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, and probably the best number 9 in the world, Roberto Firmino. And when I say that, I do mean the best number 9 in the world, full stop, and also for this side, because Roberto Firmino, as we saw at the weekend against Newcastle, is absolutely magic. So this is the side that I've picked then. Adrian in goal. The normal back four minus Robertson. I do think that Robertson, if fit, will start though. But with him picking up that injury, I think Milner comes in. A really solid midfield three and the front three. And I think it's going to be a hard game, but I do think that Liverpool are going to win this one. I think the general consensus, I should say, is that it's going to be a hard game. I think Liverpool come out and absolutely snot Napoli in this game. And I know they're a great side and I know they're a very good side. And we struggled there last season. We struggled against them in pre-season. But I just think Liverpool have got too much. We're in too much of a rich vein of form right now, and I'm not sure that there's a team in world football that I don't fancy Liverpool going out and beating. If you agree with me, like the video, leave me your starting 11 in the comments section, and we'll be back hopefully after Liverpool begin their defence with a nice 3-0 away victory at Napoli that sends shockwaves, yes, shockwaves around European football.